Semi-final down, time for number 2. Another in-conference matchup between the top seed and number 3 ranked Buckeye Central Buckettes taking on the 6th seed Seneca East Tigers, looking for the upset. We got all the action coming your way next.
Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Ebert. This is my son, Dr. Cam Ebert. We are Ebert Dental Group in Willard, Ohio.
Here at Ebert Dental Group, we offer a wide variety of services: restorative dentistry, dental implants, root canal therapy, Invisalign, teeth whitening, cosmetic dentistry, dentures and partial dentures, Botox, and much, much more.
We're currently accepting new patients, and we would love to see you here at Ebert Dental Group.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Casasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
Man, what should I listen to on the OH Report today?
Dude, listen to the Friday Night Pigskin. You got highlights and scores from all around the area.
The OH Report podcast has more than just football.
No, listen to the Pigskin. The Pigskin.
Podcast.
Pigskin.
Podcast.
Pigskin.
Why not both?
Pigskin.
Podcast.
Dude, clean your ears out, man.
Bro, there's so much space in here.
District semifinal number 2 about to be underway here from Willard High School after an amazing 3-set sweep by Monroeville. They will take on the winner of tonight's match between Buckeye Central and Seneca East. Travis Berardi alongside Mackenzie Weaver, and they're speeding things up, so let's get right into it and take a look at the number 3 rated Buckeye Central Buckettes starting lineup. Buckeye Central led by Lauren Mann, 178 kills. Maya McDougall, 134 kills. Mackenzie Finesi, 106 kills. Her sister Kennedy, 148 kills. Julia Evick, our player of the game in the sectional championship with 95 kills. And now let's take a look at the Seneca East lineup. They upset Lucas in straight sets to win a sectional championship, led by Maddie Bowes, 162 kills. Hillary Bogner, 114. Haley Bowes, 103 kills. Riley Stanley with 90 kills. And then down at the bottom, Elena Chapman, she's going to be dishing out the kill attempts with 182 assists as the Lady Tigers look for the upset as we take a look at our keys to the match. Brought to you by Ebert Dental Group. Gotta give a shout out to Chris and Cam Ebert for pretty much sponsoring both matches. Also want to give a shout out to Sutton Bank too for tonight's match. But for Seneca East, you're playing with house money, Mackenzie. You upset Lucas to get here. You already have the sectional championship despite the 6-17 record. As for Buckeye Central, you're the number 3 team in the state for a reason. Just play your game, and on either side, force the mistakes. Don't make them yourselves. Top performers on both sides, Maddie Bowes, Hilly Bogner, and then, like we said, for Buckeye Central, Lauren Mann and Maya McDougal.
Yeah, Buckeye Central played super solid against Plymouth. They didn't have much of a problem. I'm interested to see how they come out and play today.
Jaden Kagi Alexander starts things off. And we are underway in district semifinal number 2. Who's going to the Sweet 16? We'll find out here in about an hour. Dug up. Buckeye Central. Free ball back over the Seneca East. Big swing, but it's out. And the Buckettes get the first point. Take a look at the Ebert Dental Group replay.
That was in. It's a good spot. She served the last 2 feet of the court back there.
Parker Finnessy gets the ace. That's her 58th of the season. 2-0 Buckettes. She'll get another attempt at it. And once again, both student sections filled up here. Pretty solid crowd. Not as much as the first semifinal, but still a very good crowd as Seneca East gets on the board through the block with the kill.
You know, they're going to have problems with that tonight in both, especially Monroeville, and I'm noticing it for Buckeye Central. Their hands are not across the net when they go to block. I would like them to stay within their body and limit the amount of swing blocking that they're doing and just keep their body inside the ball so they're able to go up and press, because that bothers me that they're not being able to control or at least get positive block touches off those balls.
That swing out of bounds, and we're tied up at 2. Winner will play in Thursday's district championship against Monroeville, the 2 seed, number 14 in Division 4. The lone loss for Buckeye Central this regular season. They are 22-1 Northern 10 champions, and one of the main reasons why right there. Alexander with the kill. Nice cross shot off the block and down.
Last match against with St. Paul and Monroeville, they were going a lot down the line. I like that we were able to see a little bit of a change up here in the second match.
Nice setup, nice swing. Maddie Bowes ties things at 3. Buckeye Central swept both matches in the regular season, but like I said in the first match, Monroeville they lost 2, ended up winning the third. Beating a team 3 times in a row in 1 year is very tough.
Very, very, very tough. They've got to be a little bit more in system. They need to show some dominance here. That's going to be the first step for Buckeye Central. Be more in system on that serve receive.
Dug up from the back line. Buckeye Central with another chance. Towards the net, it's blocked.
Good read. Oh, I like
Big
the jump step behind.
Swing.
Good decision.
Julia Evick gets the kill. And she'll take a seat. Buckeye Central gets the lead back, 4-3. And they get the kill again. Claudia Pfeiffer coming into this match with 299 assists. Most likely to get number 300 here tonight. But Riley Stanley off the block and down.
So I noticed as she's going up to swing and approach, she's a little funny-footed. So her approach, instead of it going left, right, left, she's going right, left, right with her feet. So I hope that they take and notice that the only way she's going to be able to hit with any sort of pace is going to be down the line in that 1-6 seam. So I would like them to see they park all the way on the outside, put your shoulder on her shoulder, get all the way to the pin, block it, make her hit tip cross court.
6-4 on the miss hit. Buckeye Central, kind of like Monroeville, they have 6 players with over 100 digs. And that's in. One judge says
Out.
in, one judge says out.
He's got that outside line a little bit better.
And the one down, the judge down the line of where the ball hit,
Yeah, has a
set
better
out.
angle.
He has the better angle. You're right. 7-4 Buckeye Central.
That's a really floaty serve.
And a nice touch. Seneca East back on the board. They're down 2. I want to thank everybody for watching on Facebook and YouTube live and free this evening. You saw a great one in the first semifinal. Monroeville getting some revenge after dropping both in the regular season to St. Paul, the Firelands champions. Big swing, kind of mishit it, but those seem to be the ones that work the most.
Yeah, and I've noticed with her, she has a very strong swing, but she's got no left arm. When she's going to hit that ball, her left arm is down, and she's turning away from her body. So let's try to see if she can get her last 2 steps open to her middle blocker so she has more angles to hit from and she can see that left hand when she goes to swing.
Mara McDougall with the serve. And a miss hit. Bogner, it seemed like she hit that going up
Yeah, she
with
got
her swing.
It was a little awkward.
9-5, Buckeyes lead here, opening set of district semifinal number 2.
Good read. I like that they sent that cross court. They got a lefty out there. Good swing, good placement.
Tennessee, McKenzie, can't say the last name because there's 4 of them on the team.
Yeah.
Excuse me, 10-5 Buckeye Central. Now I'm getting the coughs, McKenzie.
I know, I'm sorry. It
That's
wasn't.
okay.
I didn't mean to do it. It's a little. I got a little dust in the lungs.
Good answer by the Lady Tigers. It's 10-6. And another missed swing.
What's kind of bothering me is that Buckeye Central is really out of system right now. They are passing balls all over the place. Setter isn't being able to put her hands on the ball and deliver a deliverable ball to the offense. They are not serving rockets to the point where they should not be able to at least control these balls within 5 to 8 feet of the 10-foot line right now. They've got to be able to settle in a little bit better. They need to be making more 5- and 6-point runs here, show their dominance here in this first set.
Not much of a chance with that serve into the net. Buckeyes get the point back.
That's the
one
serve I'm talking about.
Just clears the net, and it's an ace. And did you see the curve on that? We're sideline, and we can still see that thing come towards us.
Yeah.
Nice catch by the scorer down there on at the table as well. Change of pace there, dinked it over. Chance for Buckeye Central, kept up. Another chance for the Buckettes.
Great
Got
swing.
it. Lauren Mann. Buckettes by 6 here, 13-7.
Let's see how far she can stretch out this run. Good spot, good change in pace. A little tight.
Able to get it over despite that going towards the net. Dug up. Free ball to the Buckettes. Back's set is kept up.
They got to execute on these free balls. They're giving it to them.
Pushed over, but again, the Lady Tigers there. Third time's a charm. No. Great effort by this back line from Seneca East. Another dig.
That's a lot of effort going on that half the court. They're digging you to death.
Back line kept up. Tipped over, and again, Seneca
This reminds
East.
me of Norwalk St. Paul from 10 years ago, how they would just dig you to death.
And the longer this goes, the more it just takes out of you in this set.
Oh, it does. The typical volleyball play lasts between like 5 and 10 seconds.
Finally, Buckeye Central gets it to go down, but that was about 10 times as long as a normal rally goes.
Yeah, that is a really big effort point. That is a big momentum booster moving in, because now they've won that they're about to win this game to 15. Then they got 10 more points to go. Let's see if Seneca East can respond here before it gets too out of control.
Despite their record, they're here for a reason. Seneca East has played their best volleyball down the stretch. And Buckeye Central is starting to get it going because they know they don't want Seneca East to stick around, and the Tigers take a timeout. 15-7, Buckeye Central with the lead. But yeah, Seneca East, they're here for a reason. They swept a good Lucas squad to win a sectional championship as well. So, they can get something going.
Sometimes you look at records, and records matter because it worries about placement and who you played or who you didn't play, or who you played and won or who you played lost to. But at the end of the day, you got to win when it matters. And Monroeville, I was talking to them today, and it's like you didn't win your conference title. That stinks. That sucks. But you won the match that matters. You don't go home. You don't have to turn your jerseys in tomorrow. You still get to play. You live another day.
Yeah. Taking a look at both coaches right now. There's Greg Hendricks from Seneca East. I want to thank our sponsors one more time. Sutton Bank, as well as Cam Ebert and Ebert's Dental. Chris and Cam Ebert, they've sponsored a lot. Here's some of the Seneca East fan section. As you see, Monroeville also in the back watching along.
They'll stay for a while.
Also, anybody from Buckeye Central, maybe Seneca East, or if you're from Monroeville watching right now, if you want to sponsor the district championship, just get a hold of Brian or Jory Skoronsky. Brian at oh.report. We'd love for you to sponsor maybe our scoreboard, replay, most valuable player. We'd love to follow these teams as far as they can go.
Volleyball. I want to be able to see great volleyball keep performing. So if you want us around, you just send a shout out, and they will work with you. Brian and Joy will work with you.
Ace for Buckeye Central gives them the 10-point lead. It's 17-7. We will be back here on Thursday for the district championship. Free ball back to Seneca East. A bit of miscommunication there. They were able to get it over. Cross shot stays up. Change of pace. Right back at her. Seneca East gets the point. Bogner just over top the Buckeye Central block and down. Alexander with the serve. Swing down the middle is dug up. But into the net. So
I'm not
two
liking,
straight.
not liking the mojo and the movement that's going on in the middle right now. I feel like we're not setting on the right shoulder. There's just not a lot of good connections. What I think we need to do, take a break. Let's find some other people that can step into the role. Dish those balls to the outside on that free ball. Give her on a free ball that ability to run that one out of the middle. That's a good eye.
Right back over. Another chance for the Buckettes.
Great swing. Great dig.
Looked to me that was outside the antenna, thus we play on. Off the block and down.
I like that swing. I like that swing. That was a thumb down, pinky high, right off the top of that block. Watch her. She goes here. Flips her elbow up. I like that. It's a great swing.
And she knew it was a one-on-one opportunity, so she just went outside of it. Got it to deflect. 18-9 now. Big block. Going to try the other side. It's just pushed over.
That's a great dig. That's good body movement.
Cross shot, dug up. Dug it again, but it's out of bounds. 10-point lead for the Buckettes. 19-9.
And you know what? I don't think that score reflects the amount of a lot of defensive plays that have been made on the Seneca East half. You know, there's just sometimes there's nothing you can do with how dominant offensively Buckeye Central has been. They're just trying to hang in there and play tough.
Another big swing off the block.
Great dig.
To be a yummy ball, no tip backwards. I like that play from Buckeye Central to save that. Keeps the play going. Another outside swing, dug up, yummy ball, tap down. Man, with the kill, it's 20-9. And Seneca East is going to take their second time out here. So Seneca East is throwing everything at Buckeye Central, but the Buckettes just playing a little bit better.
Yeah, you know, I was a little worried about their service heap there for a minute, but you know, it comes and it goes, especially at this point in the season. They're going to have moments of lulls. You got to find a way to respond. And, you know, I don't think this score truly reflects how many great defensive digs have been dug in this first set alone. You know, Buckeye Central's big, and you got a lot to work with, and there's only so many. You can't have 10 blockers in the front row. If it would help them out a little bit. So they're doing everything they can. They're working and playing within their system, but Buckeye Central is just, honestly, they're just superior offensively right now.
20-9, Buckettes leading. In control of this first set, the number 3 team in Division 4. Like I said earlier, their lone loss was the number 14 Monroeville. Other than that, Buckeye Central has been perfect. Will they get a shot at some payback in the district championship? They're off to a good start. Hennessy with the serve. They'll get a chance here. Big swing off the block and out.
Lauren Mann's attacking that outside hand. You know, she's done a great job of finding hands high. And even when she's beating it off the block, she's popping it off those hands, giving them not enough time to either it's going straight down or it's going high out of bounds, and there's no way someone's going to be able to get a second hand on it.
Off the block and up. Nice swing. Evac goes to the middle on the back line. Placed it right where she needed to.
Yeah, they had her in the middle last match. I think they were missing Maya McDougal in their match against Plymouth, and they put her on the right. I like her on the right. You've got to have, especially in high school volleyball, there's not many players like her that is sitting out over on the right side. She's big, she's athletic, she's got decent ball control skill. She's going to be a big block that whoever they play next is going to have to worry about.
Buckettes go into the net there. Makes it 22-10. And then we got an ace. That was a line shot by Bogner. You can't do much with that. It was just on a straight line right at you.
And you know, people got to get used to. I don't think they haven't played enough teams this year where they've had to worry about serves coming that fast at their head, so their hands are super soft. So on a first contact ball, whether it's a dig, anything offensive, you can double contact the ball with strong 2 hands.
Nice dig there.
Tighten their hands up a little bit.
And it's a point. Caroline Kagi. Nice setup for her. She had a lot of time to get ready. Throws it down, but once again into the net. Buckettes 2 points away from taking set 1. I want to thank everybody for watching. Over 150 people watching this second district semifinal. Lay us a line on Facebook. We'll get you into the fan zone. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, and we'll give you a shout out. That just hits the line.
That was out.
No, they're calling it out. Okay. So set point here for the Buckettes. They'll have 12.
Oh,
just out. Good communication by Seneca East. They make a substitution. Lena Chapman will serve. Gonna need a big run here.
Good read. Great swing.
Nice dig. Another chance for the Tigers. Yummy ball. Got it. Maddie Bowes. Big swing, and that'll finish it off. Maya McDougal gets the kill, and that'll finish set number 1. 25-14 Buckeye Central. We will take a break and be back with set number 2 right here, live and free on the OH Report.
Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Ebert. This is my son, Dr. Cam Ebert. We are Ebert Dental Group in Willard, Ohio.
Here at Ebert Dental Group, we offer a wide variety of services. Restorative dentistry, dental implants, root canal therapy, Invisalign, teeth whitening, cosmetic dentistry, dentures and partial dentures, Botox, and much, much more.
We're currently accepting new patients, and we would love to see you here at Ebert Dental Group.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Back here at Willard High School for district semifinal number 2. Buckeye Central out to a 1-0 lead, 25-14. Mackenzie Weaver alongside myself, Travis Berardi, here for set number 2. Mackenzie, you've played in a few district championship games and semifinals yourself.
I have. Good old Seneca East. So every time I see their jerseys, it's a little mild PTSD for anybody that went to Lexington and is watching. Yes, Seneca East, the building, does give us a little PTSD. Slightly, but I'm so happy that we're back here today. Seneca East, they've got their work cut out for them today. Buckeye Central played really solid this first match. I would like them to be a little bit more creative with their middles, give their middles better opportunities for single blocks. But overall, solid job. And Seneca East just got to hang in there and play tough.
25-14, the Buckettes take the first set. Monroeville, the Lady Eagles, awaiting the winner of this one in Thursday night's district championship game. You can watch that live and free right here on the OH Report. Anybody from Monroeville? I know there's still some of you watching from Monroeville. Anybody would like to sponsor that match? Give Brian Skoronsky a line. Brian@oh.report. No .com, just at oh.report. Get a hold of him and we'll make sure to get you sponsored. Also, Buckeye Central fans or Seneca East as well, so they can come back. You can be sponsored. As you can see on the scoreboard down here, Ebert Dental Group sponsoring that as Buckeye Central gets the first point. And yeah, that was unlucky. We'll get to some shout-outs as well as people are starting to comment on Facebook. Buckeye Central with a chance to add on here. Awkward hit. Keep that in. Yummy ball. Knocked out of bounds, and it's 2-0 Buckettes.
Maya McDougal may be marked on this roster as 5'6", but she jumps so well. Her hang time is incredible. She jumps like a little baby deer in the forest. We're going to call her Bambi tonight. Jumping like a deer.
You go ahead and do that. That's fine with me.
I'm calling her Bambi
All
tonight.
right. That's into the net, and it's 3-0 Buckettes. Time for some shout-outs. Julie Sinclair, rooting Shelby and Buckeye Central. Barb Widman, Kathy Schaefer from Monroeville. Daniel Phillips, go Buckettes. Tana Miller, go Buckettes. Swing attempt blocked and down. Seneca East is on the board. Kathy Barman watching from Monroeville. The heart of a Buckette. Let's go Buckettes. Great job, Eagles as well. Man, that's going to be interesting if Buckeye Central can finish this off. And Kathy Bisogno, go Buckets and win.
On that serve-receive ball, she's still moving backwards. So, ladies, if you're watching that and you're still moving backwards when you pass that serve-receive ball, you've got to create some separation with your body. Remember, it's all about momentum. Back to our physics. If you're moving backwards, that ball isn't going to be moving forwards. Create that separation. Keep that ball going forward. And I think if that's a better pass they execute, that's their point.
And Seneca East with some nice movement over the block. It's 3-2. Big service that looked like that was going out, but the Buckettes received it. Off the block, almost down. Yummy ball, won by Evik. And it's 4-2.
You know, it's not this blocking. They're an aggressive blocking team, so they're going up for stuff blocks and great block touches every time. I feel like they're like a half a step late, and with as much time as Seneca East is giving them on the block, I want them to speed their blocking up a little bit. I want them to be waiting on the ball because I feel like they're not lining up with where they're supposed to be. They're watching the flight of the pattern of the ball and not the hitter. When the ball is in the air, ladies and gentlemen, the ball's not going to change. That
was a great effort by Seneca East to keep it up, but Evik was right there to slap it back.
Yeah.
It's 5-2. You take a look. Great effort on the dig, another save, but you can't do much with that.
No, and she saw that open cross-court shot, and she went for it.
Big miss hit there into the ground. It's 6-2. Got to give a shout-out to our camera crew tonight. Multiple great angles. We have the floor cam with Garrett Parlett. Up top here with Storm Blunchley, and then we have a wide angle as well, bringing you all the angles here tonight in this district semifinal. That shot too strong, just beyond the line, and it's 7-2 Buckettes. And Seneca East is going to take their first time out of this second set. I want to go back to this first match.
Okay.
Got here really early to set up. Monroeville comes on in, gets they have their big old speaker playing. They go into the locker room. They just were blasting some great music, too. Whitney Houston was playing a little bit. They had some country going on, but they were having a blast setting up. And then after the match, head coach Kendra Snook, I know you know her well, she said that her husband and her kids were watching from home, and also I believe it was her aunt was watching. Was at all their matches, but is in North Carolina, was able to watch.
Oh, that's awesome!
So she also said if they continue to move on, they would love for us to.
I would love to keep coming.
Games.
Absolutely, it's a special opportunity to be able to continue and watch local teams, especially female athletes with such great success at a high level. Historically, they have been year in and year out. They have produced great athletes. They have produced. They're looking for championships here, so it would be nice to follow and be able to support them along the way.
Back underway here in set 2 out of the timeout. Blocked and down.
That blocking was a little bit better. I like that they when I say speed up their blocking, it's their last 2 steps are a little slow. That was a little bit better. I think if we go back and watch it, they were up faster. Their hands were turned back into zone 6. They were not watching the flight of the pattern of the ball, but the hitter themselves. And remember, it's not how high you jump. It's how low and fast you can get across the net.
McDougal off the block and down. Natalie Karras. Go Buckettes from Columbus, Ohio. We are BC.
Great spot.
And it's an ace. Brian Hearn. Why are they called the Buckettes? I don't know how the story started. I believe Natalie says
Lexington
it started back
Lex.
in the 80s, but you can't have 2 different names. I know you mentioned the Does. It has to be the Bucks or the Lady Bucks, but they call them the Buckettes. So
Yeah.
it's the Buckeye Central Bucks, but since,
Female
it's a female
Buckets.
sport, so they're the Buckettes.
So we were Lady Lex. Like, there's no such thing as a Lady Lex, but that's how it is.
Big swing kept up. 10-2 your score here in the second set on the Ebert Dental Group scoreboard. Nice swing. One of those dropping shots. It looked like she was set up on the back row for that dig, but it just kept falling.
Well, and she was stuck on her heel, so if you watch here, she was stopped in place. All her weight was backwards. All she had to do was have her weight go on her balls of her feet forward, take 2 steps.
11-2. Buckette lead. Lauren Mann to serve. And it's an ace. Another one of those dropping balls.
Lauren Mann has been super, super solid today. Offensively, defensively, on the service line. Great game tonight so far.
Another timeout for Seneca East. Their final of this second set. Buckeye Central leading 12-2. I'm still a little bit worn out from that first match. Half hour in between wasn't enough.
I don't care what anybody says. Like, I'm tired right now.
Yeah,
like, that was a little
That was
tiring.
exciting.
Oh, man.
And the way things are going, it might be number 1 and number 2 seeds facing off. Number 3 in the state versus number 14. That's something that I kind of don't like about districts, is you get a lot of the top teams playing each other before you even get to a regional round. I know it's because of travel and everything like that, but
Yeah.
you might get number 1, number 3, number 4 playing in a district and not even getting out to that regional level. But, so it also says how good volleyball is in this district, that you have 3 of the top
20-some teams.
3 of the top 14 teams, actually.
Yeah, that's wild.
St. Paul was 12th, Monroeville 14th, and Buckeye Central number 3. So we may see a ranked matchup, a top 15 ranked matchup
I was
for a district championship. Off the block again and down. So ball don't lie.
Yeah, ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie. $175 of you watching on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks. Make sure to tune in tomorrow as well. That's a nice swing.
That's right inside. That's a tennis line shot right there.
And those are the swings you've been seeing from Buckeye Central all year long.
Yeah, and she sees the court super, super well. She was in the middle last match, and I think that she's back on the right. That's her bread and butter. That's where she's comfortable. But they're giving her great opportunities and moments to be successful, and that's all they need. Ooh.
Good swing, deflected off and down.
That was a one and out, stick it out that just did not go their way.
Riley Stanley with the point. It's 14-3. Have a substitution. Nice block by Seneca East.
Coverage.
Got it over the block that time. The Tigers there. And just, that was a tough play there.
Yeah.
Came right at her head. Couldn't
Nothing
get
much
under
she
it
could
enough.
do.
Yeah.
And, I like that. I don't know. You said that was a great block. And the coverage behind it was so good. And if you notice and you go back and watch this in slow-mo, guys, they are not watching McDougal hit the ball. They are watching the blocker block and touch the ball. They've got great eye work that they've been doing.
Big swing off the block and up.
Seneca East just trying to hold on here. Trying to find something to make it work.
That was a nice setup, and it turns into a point. And that's something we saw with St. Paul, Monroeville, and now Buckeye Central. When they get into system, they don't move around. They get the perfect set 9 times out of the 10. That's a point. And once again, in system, good setup,
Great
and
swing.
Leads to a point. 17-3. Buckettes leading by 2 scores. Nice change of pace, but just outside the line. I like the idea of changing it up, bumping it over, but that couldn't have come any closer to the line.
They're kind of grasping for straws right now. They're hoping for anything and everything to happen, and it's just not falling their way here for Seneca East.
Claudia Pfeiffer with the serve. Bit of a knuckleball. Kept up.
Good free ball in system. I like
Nice
that swing.
dig.
I'm missing that left hand for McDougal. Got to see that left arm up. Oh, that's a great set.
Back
wow, that's
set.
pretty. That's pretty. If you guys look where she set that ball, she was almost in zone 2. She was around, I think, the jump circle, if we can go back and watch that. Yeah, she's about almost into zone 2 there. Great swing. That's a great change. We call that the change in flow. Love a good change in flow.
When Mackenzie Weaver is impressed at something, you know
I
it's a
love
good play.
that.
Just outside the line
Can we
again.
see that again? I thought that was in.
It looked like it barely missed. Missed.
Ball will tell us here.
Yes, it never lies. Ball never lies.
Ball never lies.
Gotta love the style of Seneca East. Different hair braids in. I saw they had a different color for the Lucas match, but gotta look good when you're out there too, right, Mackenzie?
Look good, feel good, play good. That's a Bobbyism too. I'm not kidding you. When I graduated, we had like 6 uniforms. We had 6 uniforms.
Like Oregon.
We had tracksuit. Oh yeah. And Mom's like, you know what? Every time football got a jersey, volleyball gets a jersey. We get another one. I was like, they would love it. And there were some years we went like above 500, but like, hey, if you're gonna be
there.
You want to look good. If you look good, then you feel good. If you feel good, you play good. It's our philosophy.
And it got you to state Final Four.
Yes, it did.
So that's why you were all Ohio for 4 years.
Yeah, maybe. It's a possibility.
Yeah, that and you swung very hard. You're tall.
That is also
That
true.
is into the net. 22-4. Buckettes up 18. I like the theme by the Buckeye Central student section. They're going Hawaiian.
They're trying to escape the Ohio fall.
Yeah, it just started, but I'm already
over it.
Yeah,
I'm over it.
Especially after last night shooting a soccer match in the rain.
That was
wind.
gross.
Nice swing,
Great
dug up.
dig. Right back is working super hard for Seneca East to try to defend that corner.
I like the libero moving all the way up front line to get that bump set, but the shot too strong. It's 23-4. Maya McDougal gets it over. Nice swing. Nice finish. Chapman, I believe, was the one on the kill there. No, it was her with the assist.
Bose with the
kill. High set there off the antenna.
I'm missing that left arm for Buckeye Central. She's taking that approach, and her left arm is down, and it's going high. She's got to reach with 2 hands, pull high. She was approaching to tip. Her left shoulder's down. Got to keep those shoulders high. Imagine you got like plates or something on top of your shoulders. You don't want them to break.
Serve into the net. So the Buckettes now with set point. 18 set points coming up for Buckeye Central, looking to go up 2-0 in this match and 1 set closer to a district championship appearance. High arcing shot for the set. Off the block.
Great block.
Seneca East stays alive for one more attempt. Pushed over. Another chance. Knocked out. And that keeps Seneca East alive for another chance. It's 24-8. Nice little run here by the Lady Tigers, not giving up yet.
They're trying to find something to hold on to and kick for.
Big swing off the block and down, and Seneca and Buckeye Central gets the 25-8 victory. They take a 2-0 lead. They're 1 set away from the district championship. We're going to take a break and be back with set number 3 right here, live and free on the OH Report.
Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Ebert. This is my son, Dr. Cam Ebert. We are Ebert Dental Group in Willard, Ohio.
Here at Ebert Dental Group, we offer a wide variety of services. Restorative dentistry, dental implants, root canal therapy, Invisalign, teeth whitening, cosmetic dentistry, dentures and partial dentures, Botox, and much, much more.
We're currently accepting new patients, and we would love to see you here at Ebert Dental Group.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Back here at Willard High School for the second district semifinal. Buckeye Central one set away from taking on Monroeville for the district championship. Travis Berardi alongside Mackenzie Weaver, and it's tournament week here at the OH Report. Last night you saw Ontario knock off Clear Fork in a boys soccer district semifinal, 4-1. Today we have two volleyball matches as well as a highlight from, I believe it was Liberty Benton.
Okay.
And Crestview girls soccer.
Okay, how they doing?
Cougars fell.
Oh,
tomorrow we have girls district soccer at Lexington. We'll bring to you live and free both matchups, Madison Clear Fork and Lexington, Ontario.
Ooh, fun.
Thursday, you and I will be right back here for a district championship.
I love it.
And the boys district championship as well will be at Clear Fork High School between Lexington and Ontario boys. So that'll be on as well as our district championship here in volleyball.
Give a shout out to the fam, Gage and Carter Weaver. I know Carter, did he touch that? What did Gage touch that header last night that was in that game against Ontario? Because Mom and I were in the car. We're like,
I was on the sideline, so I couldn't see it.
Because I'm gonna say yes because I'm gonna.
I was that camera that was staying in the rain the whole time. You know,
I'm so sorry.
No, it was all right.
It was a little tragic, but
yeah.
Right. Shout out to Ontario boys soccer. Oh, I'm guessing that homeboy from Buckeye Central is looking for his shout out as well.
Well, he's actually saying where's the noise Seneca East student section? Because, it's little, the back and forth. Gotta love it.
I love it too, but I'm like, dude, if you're gonna call them out, I should hear more energy from you.
This is true.
You're gonna have big boy energy. You got to bring it all the time. You're gonna be the leader. You gotta lead them.
Also, Friday night, 7 football highlights and live streams. Well, Friday and Saturday, we got round 1 of the playoffs.
Ooh, great throw.
Buckettes with the first point. And
now, if you're going to tip the ball, that's how you tip the ball.
Yes,
you throw it down
authority.
Effective with some chutzpah. With some chutzpah.
Also, Saturday afternoon, we'll have the girls' district championship game in soccer. So a lot of tournament action coming along, not only from football, but from soccer and volleyball right here live and free on the OH Report. We are back to action. 1-0 Buckeye Central here in set number 3. That's
great corner.
8-ball corner pocket. Nice swing, nice finish, and Seneca East ties this up at 1.
So Halloween's on Saturday. Are you going to dress up on Saturday?
It's Sunday.
It's Sunday?
Halloween is Sunday.
Oh, my God.
I have family getting married on Saturday. I'm like, no, I'm not wearing a costume.
The days are blurring together.
Also, Sunday is when the Steelers are going to haunt the Cleveland Browns. Oh. Anyway, Seneca East gets the lead, 2-1. Nice swing off the block. Gets it down.
You're deflecting that question, and I don't like it. I like how you deflected that.
Cool thing is, the wedding I'm going to is south of Cincinnati in Kentucky. There is a Steeler bar, an Italian place in Cincinnati that I will go to watch that.
Oh, my goodness. And then we have an ace.
Did you see that? That ball died mid-air on the Seneca East side, let balls right off the net and just drops. That is one of the craziest serves, just as perfect.
Great cut.
Back to
action.
That line. Nice push, dug up. Off the block and in. Did it touch the net or did it touch
it touched her hands. It touched her hands.
They say it?
Yeah, it did.
Say it touched?
Yeah, it did.
Let's take a look at this if we can, Adam.
Look at the setter.
Here we go.
She knows. Watch her hands. Oh, yeah. It touched her hands. I know her face. If it wouldn't have touched it and you're in a tournament game, you'd make a face. If not, then you deny till you die.
And that's what we call Mackenzie don't lie.
Yeah, Mackenzie don't lie. Actually, I did. I used to lie all the time about touching balls.
Okay, I'm trying to help you out here. Come on. Cross shot. Oh, somehow kept up in play. Pushed over.
I like how high Maya McDougal's getting on that block. I want her hands lower and faster. She's gotten a lot of touches. If she would go lower and faster, she'd get more block touches.
Oh,
Great
what a setup,
swing.
and that did get deflected off and down. And once again, that over-the-head set, perfectly executed, and a huge swing.
And when she's swinging at that ball, she's not swinging down. She kept her shoulder up high, her elbow high, and she snapped and kept everything high. So that ball was in the last 2 feet of the court.
Off
Good
the
block touch. Good hands. That's off the net. That's going to be a better set.
Nice
Good
effort.
energy.
Free ball back.
Oh, I love the hands on that. Give it to her.
Into the net. So the effort pays off for Seneca East. They get the point. They're up 4-3. So the Lady Tigers early on in this third set outworking Buckeye Central.
Oh,
And it's an ace. Seneca East with a bit of momentum here in the third set, Mackenzie.
I would change the serve reception pattern right now. They're trying to take advantage of McDougal in the front row. I would pass with 2. You've got a decent libero.
Nice
Let
pass.
her take a lot of court. Great block.
And Buckeye Central gets the point. (5-4) in the third set on the Ebert Dental Group scoreboard. Want to thank them for sponsoring almost everything tonight for us, allowing us to bring these matches to you live and free.
Keeping high school volleyball alive for 1 more week. That's not 2. It was a block and a touch. It's not 2.
That was still a block. I didn't know the way she played it.
That's still considered a block,
I
yes.
gotcha. Okay.
I love how people, when they yell, it is technically considered a block. She was going up to push down. It's still a blocking move at the net, so that is considered fair ball.
And this is why we've hired Mackenzie Weaver to explain this stuff, because I would not know what I would be talking about by myself.
Yes.
Good effort, but nobody there. And Buckeye Central with 3 straight takes the lead back 6-5.
I think that was just a little lull that they had. They had like, okay, we're going to take a deep breath. We're going to readjust. We're going to recenter. They have got their serve and pass game. They got to speed up the game on their half. Dead ball time, they got to cut it in half.
And also there's only 1 back on that back line for Seneca East. A lot of open space. Buckeye Central finds some more open space. Makes it 7-5.
They're finding that seam of the block, so that block was not hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, and it just trickled in. And her hands are not across either. So you can jump as high as you want when you block, but if your hands don't cross the net, you're going to get used all day long.
Just outside the line. I do like how Seneca East is trying to paint those lines, get some points that way, but just missed.
Yeah.
Low serve. Brought back over.
Great
another
set.
Back set and another point.
Great swing. That's better bread and butter. I'd keep feeding her. I would give them, this is the time right now to get a little bit more creative. Let's run some X's. Let's run some crossing. Let's run a little bit faster tempo for Buckeye Central, because they're going to have to get creative against Monroeville if that's how this match is going to end up. And, I'm not seeing the creativity like there was with Monroeville. They got to start adding some stuff into their offense moving forward.
6 straight for Buckeye Central. Seneca East calls a timeout. Once again, want to thank everybody for watching live and free on Facebook and YouTube. Throw us a line on Facebook. You'll get on to our Fan Zone. We'll try and get Fan Zone up one more time if some people can comment. Should take a look at the Buckeye Central student section one final time, wearing their tropical gear before, you got to put it away for the winter.
No
Sad
doubt.
time, but Good for them.
Yeah.
Nice seeing both student sections and the great atmosphere in match number 1 as well.
And do you know what bothers me? Like, they go to these games and they go to these student sections.
There's
I gotta
some
see some energy. Like, the crazier the better. The fans love it. I know Monroeville, they love the energy that they brought. They got to get a little bit more excited, get a little bit more creative here.
Ace out of the timeout. Buckeye Central up by 5. We have a second. Thank, once again, Ebert Dental Group, as well as Sutton Bank, tonight's sponsors. Very thankful for your contributions, allowing us to bring this to you tonight. Change of pace, threw off Buckeye Central. Seneca East back on the board. It's 10-6. I'd personally give shout-outs right now, Mackenzie, but my phone died.
Oh, gosh.
First world problems, right?
Oh, your poor iPhone. How will you survive?
Well, I have a charger in my car, but, you know, I'll have to
Oh, that was
serve too
close.
strong. It almost stayed in, but about a foot and a half too far. 11-6. Buckeye Central, 14 points away from taking on Monroeville, the only team to knock off Buckeye Central this year. That ball tipped and down. Seneca East gets the point. And I believe Buckeye Central was the last squad to defeat Monroeville in a district championship 4 years ago.
Yeah, they were.
Look at that. Research,
Look at
my friend.
You pulled that out of the memory bank right there.
I was looking to see how many times Seneca East, well, not Seneca East, but Monroeville was in a Elite 8. And the last time I saw the bracket in 2017, it said Buckeye Central was in
That's
the
a better
Elite 8.
swing. That is a great swing for her.
Oh, and the Seneca East coach thought that was out. So
No, Dave Stoico's never wrong. Dave Stoico's on the line. I played with all three of his daughters in high school. Her left arm was up. That was such a better swing.
Oh, yeah, that was in.
It was in. Dave's great on the end line. Bobby would let him, when she would pick and choose her line judges, he had all the important games. Like, Dave, it's on the line. Make the call. Dave always made the call.
And when you're a great coach like Bobby Weaver, you're allowed to do that.
You're allowed to say, Dave, you're on the end line. You make the call.
Is Bobby watching tonight?
I don't know.
Coach?
Probably.
You're out there?
Probably.
Give your daughter a shout out.
A shout out.
Shout out. Nice touch. Sometimes you don't have to swing hard to get the point.
Is a point. Is a point. If it falls, make it happen. You accept it. They just got to find some ways to poke some holes in this armor right now. They are going a little bit of a run here. Let's see if they can respond with 1 or 2 more points here.
Buckeye Central was expecting that to hit off the block, but she was able to get it over top.
Ooh.
Buckeye Central wasn't there.
Quick hands.
Nobody there that time. 6-point lead for the Buckettes. Mackenzie Fennessy. Overpass goes out. Buckettes 10 points away from the district championship appearance. The Lady Eagles of Monroeville have left the building. They've seen enough of this one. An ace. And a timeout. Seneca East final timeout, possibly of the season. They trail 16-8. And if this is the final set for Seneca East, congratulations to them on a sectional championship. You know, coming into this, they were 6-17, 4-10 in the Northern 10, yet they still were able to get a couple wins, knock off Lucas for the sectional championship and make a district semifinal appearance.
And they've given Buckeye Central a couple different things to look at today. They did a great job on the defensive half, especially in sets 1 and set 2. Did a great job of just touching balls. Some of those digs that I saw were pretty incredible. And
Storm. See him on the.
His dance moves are superior, second to none.
Find him on TikTok.
Oh, sweet Lord.
How you doing?
Oh my gosh. But yeah.
That's Mackenzie right there.
Hi guys.
But also, Seneca East only one senior.
Really?
They're bringing back their main
good for them.
contributors as well. So
That is great for them.
This is good for them, making it to a district semifinal. Get an extra couple games under your belt going into next year.
And they're not rolling over and dying anytime soon.
Big swing, but it's blocked.
Oh, big block.
Maddie Bowes, she came in with 70 blocks.
Add a couple more.
She timed that perfectly.
I don't know if anybody watched that. Her hands did not drop. She stayed high. Her hands didn't come down to her waist. She popped to that ball.
And she didn't go into the net either.
She did not.
Big swing almost up here. Buckeyes get the point back. Evick. Eight points away for Buckeye Central. Make sure to stay tuned after the match for the Ebert Dental Group MVP. To get another ace from Buckeye Central. We'll also try and talk to head coach Missy McDougall from Buckeye Central. Barring any type of miracle comeback by Seneca East, then we would talk to Greg Hendricks. But right now it's looking like Coach McDougall as well as our MVP. Blocked the overpass. And finished off.
Great swing.
Lauren
That's
Mann.
a really hard shot. She painted that really, really tight inside that line.
The senior. One of our nominees for player of the game.
Yeah, I would totally agree with that statement.
Parker Fennessy gets almost gets the ace.
She's dug a couple of those out of the net tonight.
Nice reaction by Seneca East there. Whew. I love the effort from the Lady Tigers tonight. Nice block. Another chance for the Buckettes. Nope. And they get the point. Caroline Kagi. And I love the enthusiasm by Coach Greg Hendricks. You're down 2-0, you're down 19-10, but you're still getting some really good points.
You could never tell from his body language or how he's coaching his kids that there's any change in the score.
And that serve outside the antenna.
Was that an attempt at a cheer?
That was an attempt at a BE aggressive chant from the Seneca East squad, and they have been trying. They have been trying to be aggressive here tonight. Nice dig. Chance for the Lady Tigers. Block kept up. The libero getting in onto it and gets the point. Kagi Alexander gets the kill. It's 20-11. Get a substitution in here. The freshman Elena Chapman checks out, but like I said, this is great experience for Seneca East.
Yeah. And if you're bringing all your kids back but one, that is great learning opportunities, and they're only going to get better. That's a really good cut inside. Yeah. They're only going to get better. I cannot tell from their body language or their cheers or the excitement for their teammates that the score is any different, that it's 12-12 right now.
And other than the 6-0 run from Buckeye Central, Seneca East has played point to point with the Buckettes other than
Set
that.
3, yes, they have.
So that's another reason for Coach Hendricks to be happy with his team right now. That swing just too strong. Buckeye Central 4 points away. So like we said in the open, Buckeye Central just needed to take care of business, and that's what they're doing. They've made some mistakes.
They're kind of going into autopilot right now.
Yeah.
Like, this is the fundamentals that are taking over. You don't have to think about it. It's just automatic.
Nice
and I don't know if
swing.
anybody heard that. I heard 2 or 3 girls cross, cross, cross. And again, that's what's going to work well for them against St. Paul if they would have played St. Paul. That deep cross-court shot.
So Buckeye Central 3 points away, and it's looking like Lauren Mann will be our MVP tonight.
I was happy that you said that because I was thinking the exact same thing. Offensively, took great control.
That just outside
Beautiful
the
block
line.
touches. Great serving.
And we'll try and get Coach McDougall as well up here. after the match. Just once again outside, and match point for Buckeye Central. 12 match points coming up as Claudia Pfeiffer looks to finish things off.
Oh, that's I like that cheer. That's dirty. I like it a little bit.
Off the block and out, and that'll do it. Buckeye Central takes set 3, 25-12, and they will play for a district championship on Thursday against Monroeville. 1 versus 2. We're going to take a timeout. Be back with our Ebert Dental Group MVP, as well as hopefully a coach interview coming your way live and free right after this on the OH Report.
Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Ebert. This is my son, Dr. Cam Ebert. We are Ebert Dental Group in Willard, Ohio.
Here at Ebert Dental Group, we offer a wide variety of services. Restorative dentistry, dental implants, root canal therapy, Invisalign, teeth whitening, cosmetic dentistry, dentures and partial dentures, Botox, and much, much more.
We're currently accepting new patients, and we would love to see you here at Ebert Dental Group.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Casasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
Man, what should I listen to on the OH Report today?
Dude, listen to the Friday Night Pigskin. You got highlights and scores from all around the area.
The OH Report podcast has more than just football.
No, listen to the Pigskin. The Pigskin.
Podcast.
Pigskin.
Podcast.
Pigskin.
Why not both?
Pigskin.
Podcast.
Dude, clean your ears out, man.
Bro, there's so much space in here.
Time now for our Ebert's Dental Group MVP, and it is Lauren Mann, the leading killer on the Buckeye Central Buckettes, who's playing for a district championship on Thursday. Mackenzie Weaver, as always, take it away.
All right, honey. Congratulations on your win today. I know this is super cliche, but how do you feel?
Feels great. We're really ready for this district finals on Thursday.
So this is a big matchup, and I know I never like to talk about state rankings because like they are what they are and it is what it is, but this is more of like a personal game for you. So moving forward as a leader on your team, on the court and off the court, how do you think you guys will be moving with your maturity and growth that you had since your last game, since you played Monroeville to now? Do you think it's changed? How has it developed? How has it grown?
I think we've definitely grown a lot. We've played a lot of great teams following that loss against Monroeville that have really prepared us for situations like this. We've gotten so much quicker and our communication's gotten a lot better and our mentality is where it needs to be.
Yeah, and it's nice to see you guys just don't play any Joe Schmoes throughout the year. You guys really prepare yourself in the preseason, during the season, and this is the time now where you really step into your own. So maturity and growth for yourself. I know that you guys have, I know every coach and every team has goals that they set for themselves before the season starts. What are some goals you guys have checked off your list moving forward?
We have checked off a league title. We went undefeated in our league. And then we checked off the sectional championship, and now we're hoping to get that district and move forward.
Yeah, so I know that you guys, I'm thinking how I want to phrase this. So, it's kind of a bittersweet moment, like, moving forward. I know every team has, like, who do you guys play for? Because I know, like, when I played, people were like, oh, I play for my community, or like, I play for, like, a certain person on my team. Like, what is your mentality? Like, who do you guys play for when you step out on the court?
A big part of it is our community, just because we have such a small, like, close, like, family community. But part of it's also, we have 6 seniors on this team that have been playing together for so long, and I think it would just be so great for us to make a long run together, and that's really important to us.
Yeah, I know my freshman year we had T-shirts and it says I play for her, and we had our arrows on the back. So at the end of the day, like, it's a, how football, like, it's a brotherhood. Well, it really is a sisterhood with volleyball.
It is.
Well, I just want to congratulate you. I can't wait to be back here Thursday. I haven't watched great volleyball, like super great volleyball, since I've been in high school, and it's so nice to see you guys being so successful. I want to congratulate you, and I cannot wait to see what you guys handle on Thursday. You're in for a big game. I wish you all the best of luck and all the preparation you have moving forward.
Thank you.
You're
and
welcome.
One final question from me. You get Monroeville, the only team to knock you off this season. You are also the last team to knock them out of a district championship game 4 years ago. What's it going to take this time around? What did you learn from that first match that you can bring in and possibly get the win for a district title?
Our mental toughness needs to be there. Sometimes if we get down on ourselves, we tend to crumble, but we just can't do that when a game like that's on the line, when our season's on the line. So our mentality just needs to be there for that.
All right, Lauren, well, congratulations tonight, and
Thank
good
you.
luck on Thursday. The senior outside hitter from the victorious number 3 ranked Buckeye Central Buckettes. Thank you very much. As you can hand this off, and we have a special guest. It's head coach Missy McDougall from Buckeye Central. First off, I'll start it off. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
I know, you've seen Seneca East twice before, but, it's always hard to beat a team 3 times, but I think you guys took care of business.
It is. We talked about it. It is tough, but we wanted to come out focused tonight and not look ahead to the St. Paul Monroeville winner. I wanted them to walk out of here after we watched that first set and really focus on Seneca East. We knew they were going to be scrappy. They were going to be aggressive. And they were. They dug up a ton of our hits, and they played us tough.
And just talk about that Seneca East squad. They're only graduating 1 senior, but you said they're a scrappy team, and this is some experience for them coming forward to where they might be taking a step up in the N10 next year.
They're a real young team. They had quite a few freshmen out there at a few points of the game. They played well. They're going to be a force here in the next couple of years, and somebody that we're going to have to pay attention to.
Now, going back to you guys, you're number 3 in the state, Northern 10 champions. You had 1 loss, and that's coming to the team that you're going to play on Thursday night for a district championship. You have a chance at some revenge, but I asked Lauren this as well. What did you guys learn from that first match that you can use to your advantage here in this district title?
Listen, they've got 2 extremely good hitters. We know that. We know who they are. It's no secret what they want to do. And, it's up to us. We have to understand that they're going to get some big kills. That's okay. That's part of the game. We need to make some adjustments, and we need to pick each other up and not get so down on ourselves. I don't know if Lauren mentioned that, but the first time we played them, we got a little down, and I think we've grown a lot since then, and we've learned a lot, and we're excited to have the opportunity to beat them on Thursday.
All right, Mackenzie, take it away.
So I'm always the person that, like, towards the end of the season, that's the game that matters. So, like, okay, yes, it happened. That's your 1 loss. Like, it is what it is. It's water off a duck's back. You got to move on. moving forward, I know as a player, like looking forward, you don't want to play with too much emotion, because when you get yourself in emotion, you panic and you get tense. But I have never seen your kids, like when I look at their body language, they have really great body language towards one another, but their faces never change, whether they're up or whether they're down. Has you instilled that in them? Because I feel it's like not stoic, but it's like control. It's no panic, no pain, no fear.
You know, we've actually worked a lot this year on trying to play with a little bit more emotion. I want to see excitement, and, you know, after they get a big kill, you know, let's celebrate a little bit. This is supposed to be fun, and they actually have done a much better job than from the beginning of the year doing that. But, you know, they don't get down on themselves too much. They have a lot of experience. They've all played high-level, national-level club volleyball. They've been in matches, big matches. They're prepared, and they're excited to see what they can do this year.
So I know this is a tough question, and my mom will probably shoot me for asking this. So your daughters play for you. How, because I know my mom, and I know how our relationship was. How is that relationship, if I may ask on the air? Is it a safe topic to talk about?
It's safe, but it's tough.
It is tough.
It's tough. And, you know, I try to let my assistant, I'm like, hey, why don't you say something?
Yeah.
It's always hard to hear it from Mom. But, you know, it's fun. I mean, it's what an opportunity to coach two of your daughters at the same time.
Yeah.
It brings its challenges, and we have a lot of yelling moments, but at the end of the day, it's all good.
Absolutely. You know, it just brings back memories. I'm like, oh, McDougal one. Oh, there's another one. You got two of them at the same time. I just get little flashbacks. I'm like, oh, my heart. It warms my heart a little bit. Well, congratulations moving forward. We cannot wait to come back Thursday. It's so nice to be, and I say this because I can, and I am who I am, that you have someone that knows what they're doing, and you have expectations for your kids, and their fundamentals are correct, and you are not letting people willy-nilly just coach volleyball and do whatever you want. There is a system, there is a way of doing things, and it's so nice to see that we have volleyball in this area, and we have coaches that know what they're doing. So,
well, thank you.
Oh, I love to see it. So congratulations. We can't wait to see you, and it's going to be a great match on Thursday. I can't wait.
Thank you.
And
You're
finally,
welcome.
one more thing. You saw the atmosphere in that first match. The crowd, it was packed. You guys had a pretty decent crowd here as well. What do you have to say to Buckeye Nation to get everybody back out here and pack this place on Thursday?
It's going to be a great match. Come out, support these girls. They've given you 4 wonderful years of volleyball. This is what we've worked so hard for this year, so come out, support them, and be loud. Be loud.
Like you're out there on Friday night for football. Get in here for Thursday night
That's
at volleyball.
Right.
I wear my feminist flag. I raise it high for volleyball, ladies and gentlemen. Come out Thursday
That's
night.
Right.
And if you can't, you can watch it right here, live and free on the OH Report.
Absolutely.
But head coach Missy McDougal, number 3 rated Buckeye Central Buckettes. Congratulations and good luck on Thursday.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. And that'll about wrap things up here from Willard High School, where the Buckeye Central Buckettes defeat Seneca East in 3 straight sets, 25-14, 25-8, 25-12. And let's just preview this thing right now. It's going to be number 3 Buckeye Central versus number 14 Monroeville, a top 14 matchup for a district championship. And what are you looking forward to seeing here?
Me?
Yes, you.
I'm okay. Well,
not the person behind you, but
oh
you.
My God,
I'm
trying to formulate my thoughts. I'm looking for good, aggressive serve and pass volleyball. When I mean serve and pass volleyball, we are serving at 90%, last 5 feet of the court. Serve and pass volleyball. I'm looking for balls in front of the 10-foot line. Wait, if you guys look at the jump circle, I want it in the W. I want for them to be creative with their offense. They're able to divvy the ball up, divide it equally, give lots of people love. And I'm looking for a lot of energy. I'm so sick and tired of the blah, blah, blah. I want crowds. I want energy. I want the girls to have a great time.
Well, that'll wrap things up from Willard High School tonight. I want to thank everybody for the help make this possible. First off, I want to thank Ebert's Dental Group, pretty much sponsoring almost everything tonight, allowing us to bring you these games. So thank you to them. I want to thank Storm Blunchley and Garrett Parlett. Great camera work as always. I want to thank Adam Thompson, our producer. Another fine job by him. I want to thank Sutton Bank as well, a commercial sponsor. Thank you to them. And also a great job by Seneca East this season. A sectional championship winning year for them. I want to thank Brian Skoronsky, Jory Hollenbeck back at OH Report and BS Media Productions. I want to thank Joe Crawford and the folks here at Willard High School for allowing us to be here tonight. And most importantly, I want to thank you, the fans, for watching. Your final one more time. In the first district semifinal, Monroeville gets revenge, sweeps St. Paul in 3 close sets. And then in the nightcap, Buckeye Central takes care of business and sweeps Seneca East for a 3rd time. That'll do it From Willard, for Mackenzie Weaver, I'm Travis Berardi saying so long. From Willard High School, make sure tomorrow 2 district semifinal soccer matches on the girls' side, and then we'll be right back here Thursday night for the big one, the district championship. But for now, we out.